time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Should see some great battles out of these two next on the show. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1.
1 o'clock.
That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Hit hard on the ground to second. And a rather easy first out. Jose Iglesias will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. Watches a fastball right there for strike 1.
That first pitch is going to be key all night long. If he gets ahead early with the fastball, that's when he can get tough to figure out, especially with the arsenal that he has.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single. Miguel Cabrera takes his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away. Sinker to open the AB in there for strike 1.
Oh, yeah, that's the pitch right there. If he keeps that sinker to the outside part of the plate, he's going to do just fine. If that thing flattens out just a little bit, or if he gets it towards the middle of the plate, it's going to be a long game.
Trying to get Cabrera to chase there, but it's 1-2. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Oh, that one got the pitcher. Throw gets him, so they are able to get an out on an unusual play, and hopefully the pitcher's okay. Nick Castellanos steps up to the plate with a great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Sanchez pauses, first pitch on its way. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. And a sinker dips too low there, into the dirt in fact. 3-0 now.
Well, with every pitch it misses, he just keeps digging himself a deeper and deeper hole.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out. Coming to the plate now, Ian Kinsler, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here.
Oh, and it's so important to take advantage of these kind of opportunities early in a ball game. It can change the entire complexion of the game if you can put the other guys on their heels right away.
And he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Seems like he's missed his spots a few times here already.
Yeah, he hasn't been overly sharp, that's for sure. It hasn't caught up to him yet, but he's going to need to find that rhythm.
He's fallen behind now, 3-1. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
Tries to go the other way as this is hit in the air down the right field line. In to score is the runner from third. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Cameron Maben set to take his first cuts with a man at first and 2 away.
Yeah, and he's going to have to find a gap to give that man on first a chance to score.
1-0 count. Here it is. Low and away as he misses again, 2-0.
And just watching him grimace as he gets the ball back, you can tell this lack of command starting to bug him out there.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1. He's set. Here's the 3-1. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Catcher number 41, Victor Martinez.
Looking to minimize the damage here. Victor Martinez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Kevin Kiermaier comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Shot toward right center. And this inning starts with a solid base hit. Logan Forsythe will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the...
Well, right now he's in the prime of his career, so these are the years you'd really expect to see the best of what a guy's going to have to offer.
Lays off 1-0.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And a good effort as he's able to gather it in and make the play for the first out. Corey Dickerson will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play. And that misses inside, 1-0. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while, and when he does, you can forget it.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Backhanded. Throw gets him, 2 down. Evan Longoria gets his first shot now, trying to cash in with a...
Yeah, and all he needs to do here is find a hole anywhere.
And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Cabrera is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. J.D. Martinez makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the 2nd.
And this is a guy that can make a big change in this game with one swing of the bat because you know he has big-time power.
Forsythe is there, and he's got it, and it's a first pitch out to begin the 2nd.
Batting 9th.
Striding into the box, C.J. Cron. He'll get to take his first cuts here. In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. He'll take the turn and head for second. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double. Odubel Herrera will get a second shot now. He grounded out to start the ball game.
Yeah, but he hit it hard, though. He put a really nice swing on it. And we'll see if he can do that same thing right here.
0-1, here's the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. 1 out and a runner on second base. Hits this one hard the other way. Forsythe is there. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Jose Iglesias strides in after getting a base hit and later scoring the first time around.
And they take another single right here, too, no doubt. Runner in scoring position, so any ball into the outfield probably gets him home.
And there's ball 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Nope,
And that
that's
misses
a ball.
off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Called strike 2, and now it's full 3-2. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Kiermaier has a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Steve Pearce will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Baseman, Steve Pearce.
This one's flared out toward left. Pereira onto the grass. 1 down. Jed Lowry will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game.
Hey, you never know. Things might be looking up for this guy. He's hitting over 300 in his last 10 games, even though his season average doesn't look that good.
Sent on the ground out to second. Kinsler's there for it. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Jonathan Lucroy will stand in now, just a few ticks shy of the 300 mark for the season. Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. And he'll miss the target away with the fastball. It's 1-0. Hit hard to short. Pereira comes up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Miguel Cabrera is into the box as we are all set to begin the third.
And they jumped out to that early lead, so now it's all about just adding on.
Back at it is Sanchez as he moves ahead of the leadoff man here. 0-1. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Halfway to 100 pitches. Here it is. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2. Now a sharply hit ball back up the middle. And they'll start this inning off with a base hit as that one's through. Into the box, Nick Castellanos. He scored after reaching on a walk in his first at-bat. In there at the knees, strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Driven to right field and deep. Souza going back. He tracks it down. A nice running play, and there's 1 away. 1 gone here in the Detroit third, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. And this one gets away. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And now there's ball 4 as this goes straight to the backstop. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Cameron Maybin. He drew a walk his first time up. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike 1 anyway. On the ground to second base, this could be 2. Lowry on to Pearce. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Oswaldo Arcia, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Tanaka's ready. Here comes the first pitch. Now a swing and a ground ball, but this is foul for the first strike. The 0-1 delivery. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Maben moves over, makes the play, one away. Settling in now, Steven Souza, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0. Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Martinez is going to get there. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are two away. Kevin Kiermaier will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first.
And you know, guys, I just love the way he went the other way with that. Now I'm interested to see if he has a similar approach in this at-bat.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike. And low, it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Pereira has got it, and the side is retired. Victor Martinez is ready here as we begin the top of the fourth.
The catcher, number 41, Victor Martinez.
And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Anytime you can throw a first pitch strike to about 60% of the batters you've faced or better than that, then you should get pretty good results. And we're in the middle innings in this game, so that's pretty good.
That's smoked, but right into the shift. And Pierce will take this over to first for the out. Now in the box, J.D. Martinez. He flew out in his last at-bat. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike one. Lifted in the air to center. Kiermaier is under it. He's got it, and there are two down now. Digging in, C.J. Cron. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A little bouncer. And a close play at first, but he's called out and the side is retired. Logan Forsythe is set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
Hahn couldn't lay off the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Chop foul right at home plate. Chop foul at the plate, and he stays alive, still 0-2. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Castellanos giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in. The throw into second. But it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double. Corey Dickerson stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Inside with the first pitch splitter, and it's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball. 1-2 now.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. There's a swing and a high pop-up. Tanaka just to the right of the mound. One away. Runner in scoring position at second with one away. And standing. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, anytime you throw a first pitch strike to less than 50% of the hitters you're facing, you're looking for trouble, but not so in this game. We're in the middle innings here, and he's still pitching well.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. Now a pickoff play at second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second.
Wow, his speed bailed him out big time right there.
Has to be thinking strikeout here. And no offer that time from Longoria. It's back to 2-2 now. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone. Steve Pearce is at the plate now. Flied out at his first at-bat.
Steve Pearce.
Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch. First pitch here misses wide. 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Now a spin and a throwback to second, but he is in there as they can't get him at second. Over the outside half, and it's 2-1. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Odubel Herrera heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And you know, guys, I love a guy like this leading off an inning for you. He makes good contact, and he can run.
And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. That's wide. 2-0. Outside. 3-0 now. A little shaky here to start the 5th.
Yeah, he shouldn't be too tired. You figure he'll settle back in sooner or later.
Look to be taking all the way, and the splitter's in there for the first strike. He's going to make him throw him something here. 3-2 now. And now he'll step off as they look for a strikeout pitch. Hit out towards second. Taken in by Forsythe. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Jose Iglesias steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. Sanchez into his motion. First pitch on the way. Now a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball 1. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ball game for the Tigers. And here's a ball hit in the air. Souza on the move, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Miguel Cabrera will dig in. 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Nope. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away. Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Leading off the inning, Jed Lowry. And they'll need him to get something going here.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Into the seats, 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Here's a high pop-up. Iglesias is there for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Jonathan Lucroy stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Chopped weakly to the left. Throw on to first takes care of him. 2 very quick outs to start the home 5th. Oswaldo Arcia is into the box for his second appearance. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Pereira is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Nick Castellanos will stride in here to get the Tigers started in their half of the 6th. Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Sanchez gets his sign. Here's the 0-1. And a sinker's in there for a called strike, and he forges ahead 0-2. Not too many strikeouts on the ledger for him so far, but it hasn't really mattered.
Yeah, I think ideally you'd like to see him miss a few more bats, but as long as you're keeping guys off balance and you're letting your defense help you, you don't need to strike a ton of guys out to be successful.
Into the windup and the pitch. Ian Kinsler stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in the left fielder, Cameron Maben. Softly hit down to 3rd, likely no shot at 2. And indeed, no look at 2nd. He'll go straight to 1st and take the sure out. So a runner at 2nd, 2 down now, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting catcher, Victor Martinez. And good movement on the fastball there from Sanchez as he jumps ahead with strike 1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. And he doesn't want him to get off to a big lead out there at 2nd, so he steps off to look him back. Drilled right back up the middle. Forsythe ranging to his right. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit and a shot. Steven Souza will lead things off as the Rays look to get something going in their half of the 6th.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
On a less than impressive swing there to start the at-bat. It's 0-1. And this pitch is looked at for a ball, and that'll even the count to the Rays right fielder at 1-1. Here it comes on 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
But this is the thing that's so impressive about this guy. He'll show you that good breaking ball, but then he'll run that fastball up the ladder at 92, 93.
Got him. Kevin Kiermaier will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Hit to first. Glove by Cabrera. The tag, and he is out. Logan Forsythe will dig in. He doubled his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. J.D. Martinez will stand in here to start the 7th in a game that's been sailing along to this point. Liner towards 2nd. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Now to the plate, C.J. Cron. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Low with the splitter, ball 1. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. And a swing and a miss here, so it's a quick 2 outs to start the 7th. Odubel Herrera will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Grounded up the first baseline. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Smoke the other way, high and deep to left. Dickerson going back. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll... Leading off the inning, Corey Dickerson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And so far in this one, they're still getting shut out. So this leadoff at bat could be huge if he can just get on base, because they've been held in check all game.
Maben is there. And that's the first out of the inning. 1 out now in the Tampa Bay 7th. And standing in here is the very dangerous third baseman, Evan Longoria. This one's chopped to third. On to first, and a sigh of relief as Longoria's retired easily for the 2nd out. Steve Pearce will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
Takes this the other way to right. Martinez is there, and they breeze through this half inning as the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jose Iglesias, as they'll look for some added insurance before the bottom half of the inning. On to the 8th now, as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball 1. Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. Time for baseball under the Tropicana Field Dome in St. Pete. Today, it's the home opener for this new season between the Detroit Tigers and the Tampa Bay Rays. Which of these two will prevail? Next on the show. Time is called, and this could very well be. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Odubel Herrera is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Grounded to the right. Taken in by Forsythe. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Jose Iglesias will stand in for the first time now, and he's got that average up over the 300 mark to begin play. And a first pitch sinker is over for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2.
First baseman, Miguel Cabrera.
Smoked on the ground left side. Lowry's got it. On to Pierce at first, and the inning is over. Kevin Kiermaier comes to the plate to lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Rays, center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Pulled toward right center field. Herrera's there. And that's the first out of the inning. Logan Forsythe will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin playing. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. Tanaka's ready. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1. Heading out toward shallow right. Martinez has it in his tracks, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Corey Dickerson will get his first shot here, and he certainly had it working so far this season. Up over 350 entering play.
And that is huge for him, too. This is a contract year for him, so he'd love to take those great numbers.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Nick Castellanos makes his way to the plate. He'll get us started here in the top of the second. This is line to left, and a base hit here to open up the second. Settling in now, Ian Kinsler. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Alex Colomé is going to come on now here in just the second inning, so he'll likely be asked to work. Anthony Gose will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Well, he'll lean pretty heavily on that fastball. Why not? It's a big one.
Pitch misses low. The throw down. A tag from Forsythe, and they get him at second base. No score here as we play inning number 2. Inside corner called as strike 1 and 2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Into the windup and the pitch. Cameron Maben started to go around, but it's a called strike, 0-1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Bottom dropped out on him, and that's a strikeout. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. Into the box now, Evan Longoria, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Tanaka into his motion. Here's the first pitch. Weak chopper up the line. Martinez gonna have to hurry. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Steve Pearce stands in for the first time.
Steve Pearce.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Jed Lowry will get his first opportunity here, and that average is certainly not where he wants it, down in the 220s to begin the ball game. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
He's running the risk of a 3-pitch inning if he makes an out there.
Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
You know, a lot of times with a sinker baller out there, you're just conditioned to always look for something down. So he can surprise you with that high fastball, maybe four-seam it every once in a while. And when he does, you forget it.
Bottom of the second here with no score. Chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. 1-2, here it comes. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Kinsler onto the grass, and that retires the side. Victor Martinez leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.